Hello, everyone. I'm so excited. You love to travel. I love to travel. I have been traveling my whole life. In fact, maybe just like you, I didn't have money to travel when I was younger, so I was very passionate about figuring out a way how to see the world. And I figured it out, and I've been wanting to share it. I love to share the Cliff Notes to life. And this has been such a great opportunity to really share what I've learned with you and see if you want to take it to that next level. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go through I'm going to try to get through it in 18 minutes, a webinar that's going to teach you so much valuable information. So let me get this on. And I really am so excited to see what you think and what you learn because I like to get right to the point. I'm a mover and a shaker, and I like to really get to the point and show people the real deal. So, how to become a travel ambassador. So, this might be for you, it might not, I don't know. But let me tell you more about it. There's 6 secrets I'd like to give out to getting paid to travel. This isn't a gimmick. This is the real deal. This is really how I've done it and how I would suggest any of my best friends do it. So here's the first secret: referral information. TCs, what does that really mean? Becoming a licensed travel agent, what is that all about? Franchise opportunities, the pluses, the minuses, working on board, the basics, and what travel agencies can do for you. That's important to understand. I'm Shelby Furnett. I've been in the business 15 years, over 15 years. I really have seen the world. I've been all over the place. I've been to China. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to Australia. I've been to Europe. I've been paid to travel my whole life, and it wasn't by accident. I had to figure out how to do it. So I'm here to share some of those secrets with you. I really, really hope you feel it's valuable. I lived on board and worked on board for 8 years. I have over 2,500 days at sea. So I know a thing or two. Okay. All right. So let's talk about referrals first. So referrals is really just for the very light traveler that just kind of wants 20 bucks or 40 bucks off their cruise. It can be complicated. There's generally rules involved. Most companies offer them, which is great. And there are a lot of restrictions. I mean, generally it's like how many days they sail, if that person's new or not new, and the referral promo codes, all of that can be kind of complicated. But this is for someone that's very light. They're not really interested seriously about the business, but that's an option. The second one is what I would consider the first way to get paid to travel for real. This is like an actual money that you can get off your cruise. We call that tour conductors, group leaders, or TCs. So, what does this mean? So, when you're a group leader, you partner with a travel agency, you decide that you'd like to be a group leader, they decide it's good. We can do that for you. What are the perks? There's a contract involved. You have to have a certain amount of held cabins. They have to have a deposit on them. The travel agency takes care of that, so you don't have thousands of dollars out of your pocket. And you can earn a free berth. Let's talk about what a berth is. So, a berth versus a room. In cruise ship lingo, a berth is a bed. So, somewhere along the lines, someone in sales with cruise ships decided to change the game and go per person double occupancy sales. What does that mean? Okay. Basically, let me put it to you this way. In a hotel may be $400 a night. They never say it's $200 a night based on double occupancy, right? It's just $400 a night. And if you buy it yourself, you pay 400. And if you don't, if you split the room, you pay 200 each, right? Pretty simple. But what cruise ships did is they based everything off double occupancy. And it was some salesperson, I'm sure, just trying to gain more sales. So it's gone on and on forever, for as long as I've known. And so what you'll hear is the cruise is $3,000 for the week, or $1,500 per person double occupancy. So anyway, this is the idea: is for every certain amount of people that you refer, you will get a berth, not including port taxes and government fees. What are port taxes and government fees? They're kind of the additional. Instead of just the room rate, you have a little additional because the port actually charges the ship to come into port, and of course taxes as well per person. So just to break this down in layman's terms, for most cruise ships and land trips, it differs a little bit, but let's just say for about every 10 people that you get, as a referral, you would get one berth. That's real money. That's really being a legitimate group leader where you got people, you got friends on board, you actually have people coming with you. So you may get your actual berth for free. That would mean you'd have a roommate, you'd get a roommate, and then you'd just pay the government taxes and fees, which are generally about $100 to $300. Now, if you got 20 people, you would get the whole cabin for free and you'd only pay your government taxes and fees. These are some legitimate ways to get money off. Now you get to choose the trip. If you actually have a good travel agency like us that you work with, you could actually choose the trip and we could support you. Now, supporting you can mean a lot of things: social media, training, different ideas on how to get people excited about your trip. But this is a really real way to get money off your trip. So if you're serious about making the transition to getting yourself some free travel, this is a great way. Becoming an agent, whole different path. Now this is more of a business. This is where you're serious, like you're like, I am going to work that laptop, I'm going to get on the phone, I'm going to take calls, I'm going to really build a business with this. So we have an incredible training. You partner with our agency, you get registered, you sign all the paperwork, and you actually get your own CLIA card under our agency. We have our own CRM that we introduce and train you on, which is where you would keep all of your guests, all of you, these are your people. So this is an incredible opportunity to learn how to really build a business if you'd like. And then you get the opportunity to have fam trips. These are called familiarization trips. This is very cool. I mean, you could just Google fam trips and you're going to see 60 to 90% off trips. It's amazing, the fam trip opportunity out there, because people want to familiarize with the product. They want you to understand what you're selling. So they give travel agents, legitimate travel agents, a discount. So this is an exciting opportunity. Commission splits happen. You get to partner with us and actually make commissions off your sales, not just the group leader spiffs, but or TCs as we call them. The commission split, that's exciting. Plus you have the support of an amazing agency, and the training and networking that you get with these fam trips is fantastic. So that's another opportunity. I want to talk about franchising, number 4, just because I think it's important to talk about all the options that people have and the pluses and minuses of them. Now, franchising, I think, is great if you're already an existing travel agent that has a clientele, you've already built a business, you understand how to work it, because there are high entry fees, thousands of dollars, 1,000 to 1,500, even some of them are $3,000. They do provide websites and CRM support, credit card processing fees, and you do get royalties, but there are monthly fees. And unless you have a very, very large amount of guests that you're already servicing, franchising, I really feel like is it's an opportunity for people that have a lot of guests, but if you don't have a lot of guests, I think it's kind of not so great for them. Now, working on board, we have an advanced training on working on board. This is an incredible training. It's not for everybody. It may be for a nephew, a niece. You want to refer them to this, or a neighbor or a friend. If this is really for, number one, only for people that want to travel, work on board, live on board for 6 months at a time, stock their money away, and they really want to understand what they're getting themselves into. I worked on board for 8 years, I lived on board for 8 years, and of course I've been working on cruise ships for over 15. So I know a thing or two about this. I can give you guys all the information you need to know, the differences between the crew, the staff, the officer lifestyle, the one-on-one resume prep, the interview skills, what they actually get paid, the accommodations, the hours that are expected to work. And there is something for everyone. I mean, on board is a little city. So they have sales, IT, salon, tour desk, all jobs are offered. We even have connections to get people's resume to the top. So it's pretty exciting for those people that are serious about working on board. We're also offering that in an advanced training at the end. What do travel agencies do for you? So this is important for those of you who are interested in being group leaders, ambassadors, or for those of you who are actually interested in being in that travel agent arena and learning more and being serious about it. This is what travel agencies do for you. simply purchase the CLIA or IATAN number. It's hundreds of dollars a year. The insurance, hundreds of dollars a year. Knowing what kind of insurance to get is very important as well. We have errors and omissions. You actually have to get licensed in different states, the home business write-offs, the CRM training support, which costs you lots of valuable time. The advertising and marketing money that travel agents do for you, that's really an incredible partnership. I mean, you want to be partnered with a travel agency that's going to promote and want to have you getting what you wanted to get, what you wanted to achieve. So a support system, credit card fees, travel agencies pay for those. It's not cheap, especially with those small margins. Social media training, we do that. It's an incredible opportunity. So valuable. In fact, it's actually transferable as well. Your social media training that you'll get with our company is going to be able to be gifted to you for whatever else you do in life. So you may have another business altogether. You may have several businesses, or maybe you want to get into another business, jewelry sales, or you want to get into the health and fitness business, or you're into training, or you're into different services of sales. Our social media training is very duplicatable. So that will never do you wrong. Email blasting. Now, there's a lot of rules between email blasting. You actually have to be very careful with your Canned Spam Act. There's companies like MailChimp and Constant Contact. You pay monthly for those. Our company has something already in place to help you out with all your email blasting opportunities. And then deposits. So our company actually pays for the deposits, where you would have to put out thousands of dollars to get a whole group of people deposited to hold their cabins, to hold that pricing, to get the deals that we could get. So there is so much that travel agents do for their agents, travel agencies do for their agents. And we're the best. I know we're the best because I've worked with a lot of them, and I understand, and I've witnessed a lot of them. I understand what agents need. I understand from the bottom to the top what agents need to know to be successful. So if you're serious, we have three different options. So we have the ambassador group leader training. That's for those that are really just looking to dip their toe in. They don't want to make a huge business of it. They want to make a little money off, maybe get a free berth, maybe get a free cabin. They just want to kind of share with their friends, but they're serious enough to want to take a webinar and learn on a weekly basis what's going to be really good and helpful for them. They're serious enough to pick up that phone and say, hey, are you coming? You know, or there's the travel agent really working from home, having a business. This is a training that's much more developed. There's going to be 3 webinars. There's lots of information to help you guys out with. And of course, you're going to be partnered with us and working together as a team on certain trips, and really want your input as well. But this is a real lock arms and take you to the top. This is someone that's more serious about it. And then a whole separate venue is working on board. Maybe this is for you, maybe this is for a friend, maybe you want to share this with a friend. Working on board, seeing the world with the cruise ships, living on board, understanding what that means, even figuring out if that's something you want to do. This value, I have worked my whole life to give you this, and frankly, there's no way you will find any better value for what you're about to learn. Nothing is free in life, and neither is our valuable information, but it is such an incredibly inexpensive way to learn more. I know you're going to love it. So what we've got going on for our 3 options is only till tonight. So you have this webinar until midnight tonight. This is an option for you. We will give you the deal price, and we want to do this so that we can give it to you at a really, really low price so that more people do it, right? Because we really want to hit the masses, and I want to share as much as possible with as many people as possible. So we've truly tried to make the prices as low as we possibly could for the value. This ambassador group leader training is usually going to be $159, and it's only $27. The travel agent work from home training is generally $159, only $67 today. And the work on board See the World cruise ship is usually $199, only $99 today. So this is, I can't give any more information for any less. I hope you take advantage of it. I'm excited to help you and show you the ways and answer your questions and help you see the world. I'm Shelby. You're fabulous. I'll see you on the other side. Make sure you click yes. I want to see you there. Bye-bye for now.